Okay, so instead of misguiding you with just my crappy build order, I'll state what the goals are so that you are free to experiment on your own. And our goal is again the usual town phase requirements, but this time we have the addition of the Persian stables. Now when it comes to food, the priority list is meat, fruit, and wheat, provided that you use those correct type of units to gather them. Here we see that there's only a couple of deers and no bushes. That means we'll hunt those deers and have women build fields. 3 or 4 will be enough for me, but again you can experiment on your own. And because meat source is quite scarce, it's easier to reassign my cavalry to scout for enemy weak spots. Once he's done hunting, then I'll make him scout. So our enemy is a Carthaginian. As usual, I'll be looking for storehouses and pick off some women if I can, but the real motive is to find all the storehouses and other possible weak spots. So far, we have the storehouse and a set of houses on the south side.
EST?
Now, one of the strengths of this rush back then is that you can build your stables in village phase. Of course, the chariots that I need for the rush are only accessible in town phase, but unlike the naked fanatics, the tavern can only be built during town phase. That means by the time I tech up, I'm already set to start producing my chariots. If you can, build the stable while teching up the town phase. That saves the build time rather than teching up the town phase, build a tavern, and then produce the naked fanatics. Now, since we're about to tech up the town phase, the only requirement we need to worry about is the constant flow of food and wood. The farming techs can help, either that or build more fields. Whatever, it's your build order. I just happen to choose the farmstead techs. Now, I'm using this tech because this is what made the Persian rush chariot strong. Unit spamming. The naked fanatics were strong as a hit and run rush, while the Persian chariots are as strong as a spam rush. And that's how I'm going to use my chariots for this attack. Sure, I'm going to use them for a little hit and run here and there, but generally I'll just use sheer numbers. And this tech is essential for that. But remember, without good economy flow, this tech is quite useless. Building the market is only for insurance, just in case there will be an imbalance of food and wood. Bartering will be my last resort. Now that the basic requirements for the rush is done, all I need to do is keep spamming my units. My attack strategy will be simple. Keep all chariots as a single unit. one group order. If you can manage more than one group, groups 1, 2, or 3, good for you. I'm just too lazy. And besides, my system will surely get laggy during these attacks, so I just won't bother much microing. There's a reason why I prefer using 10 or 20 units only when attacking the AI, and that's mainly because of the limitations of my machine. And I guess it's time to leave it here for your viewing pleasure. The next Legacy Rush, the next one I'm gonna do is the most famous one. Well, at least on Alpha 20 or 21. If you've been around that long, you know what I am talking about. And besides the Naked Fanatics and Persian Chariots, this is the only rush I know. If there are any, it's only the Cav rush. Okay, so I guess I'll be seeing you in the next video.
Yes. See? Yes, see?